Hello and welcome back as we get ready to go into our second game of the night. My name is Shirley, joined here with the Ghosts of Esports Future for our second game. We'll be going up against McGill University. We just came off of a match against Wayne State College a little bit ago. SNHU, fortunately, not coming out on top there, but still a very great game nonetheless. Interested to see for this upcoming game if there's any sort of changes with our roster going in, if they sub anyone out. Because when you're in Rocket League and you only have 3 players on a team, swap one out. It can make a huge difference to your play style. But before we get in game, I want to plug just once again that tomorrow at 3 p.m., if you are a SNU student or you are an online student that lives near campus, you might be interested in checking out our multi-versus tournament. It is a doubles bracket. It is up on our Twitter, so go ahead and check the sign up for that. Be a stream at 3 p.m. again, 3 p.m. tomorrow, so be sure to check that out if you are at all interested in that. It's going to be a lot of fun, but let's go ahead and get started off. This is SNHU versus McGill University. Already McGill getting started off to a very nice start, getting some good offense all out of the way, and a lot of pressure set up. SNHU are actually able to break free from this, get over to the other side of the field. Wishbone going up high, going to clank into the ceiling. Unfortunately, not going to catch too much up with the ball. Mario playing very, very close to the goal while dribbling to the ball. He's going to stop McGill from getting it in, bringing it over towards the side right now. Some good control of the ball going on as Mario drives it across the side wall, but Bry is actually going to clash there with AJ, send the ball closer towards SNHU's side. Wishbone don't have to worry about trying to keep up this wall in the midfield. McGill are almost able to get across, but AJ comes from up high, sends it on over. Mario trying to bring it up the sidewall. Bry, once again, is trying to clash that one out while the Legacy is going to pick up the ball and start to move it over towards the SNHU side of the field. He's trying to go by, won't make contact. Bry, a scary shot, but Wishbone's going to be able to send it back out, and the Legacy tries to go for a follow-up. But unfortunately not going to go in for McGill. SNHU hanging on by a thread, but they still are alive. Still 0-0. They've got to worry about trying to break free from McGill's pressure right now. It's a scary little setup they had there. They seem to be doing a great job at continuing to keep this pressure up. Wishbone almost able to escape from Legacy. Running interference, is going to be able to send that ball right back in, and SNHU having a tough time getting this ball out. AJ can actually pop the ball over towards Mario, who's able to send it into McGill's back corner. Legacy's trying to peel this ball out of here. Wishbone not going to be able to make contact, and Legacy grabs the ball, sending it towards SNHU's back wall. And now Brian going to try and get past AJ, not going to be able to send the ball straight up. 50-50 Mario is going to be the one who catches it, passes it down to AJ. That's an open goal for McGill, but not quite on target. The Legacy catches up in time as well to stop that shot from AJ from going in, but Wishbone almost makes another shot. AJ finally is going to get that follow-up after 3 consecutive shots coming there from SNHU. Finally, that first point will go to Southern New Hampshire University after an almost 2.5-minute rally. Now burned through half of our timer in just this first game. Definitely going to be a close set if it keeps up at this pace. Both sides are doing a fantastic job at playing around each other's pressure and locked in a stalemate, but McGill is somewhat concerningly getting a lot more time actually on SNHU's side of the field than SNHU do on theirs, although looks like SNHU are trying to get their way out of here. McGill will break across that line, though. AJ trying to carry the ball out. The Legacy trying to get there in time, but it's going to be Mario who makes contact with the ball. Goes for a shot on the goal to Bry. Right place, right time, sends the ball right back out. Wishbone gonna pick it up. They're gonna get knocked right back by the Legacy. Into the hands of AJ. He's just gonna go ahead and keep it safe, keep it away from SNHU's midfield. Mays going for the ball. Gonna go up high, stalled it in midair, right in front of the goal. That's a scary spot to be. AJ can't find the shot he needs, and the follow-up from SNHU doesn't go through. That's another. That was an opportunity for SNHU to get a second point there, but unable to capitalize on it. McGill still holding on to this only 1-point deficit instead of 2. They've got to do a lot of defense here, though. They really need to try and break out of SNHU's pressure, but a stray shot from Mario. McGill were not ready for it. They couldn't back up in time, and that's going to be a 2-point lead for SNHU. That one only a minute long, but with only a minute and a half left on the clock. McGill Gonna need to pick things up. Getting started off with our third kickoff of our first game. Again, not a ton of time for McGill to work with here. We're gonna have to try and pull things together here. Really, Brian getting demoed there means McGill's offense just got weakened for a second. SNHU could have a chance to actually break free. Mario, very nice control of his car, is able to bait out a commit from one of McGill's players and get control of the ball. Now going for a shot on the goal, but goes right into the hands of May, who's going to try and pass it over to SNHU's back corner, but Mario picks it up, driving it across the back wall. Only 1 minute left. All SNHU has to do is play, keep away a shot on the goal from Bry, but Wishbone is going to be able to save it. SNHU doing a fantastic job at controlling the ball. 45 seconds left, and Hill needs to find 2 goals in this time. Mario finds a shot on the goal and makes that 2 of 3. 43 seconds left on the clock, and they have made this task for McGill even harder. They'll find 3 points here in the last minute of this game. Don't have a lot of time to work with. They've got to get going fast. And SNHU have been doing a great job at just applying a ton of pressure. McGill were really doing a great job at doing their own pressure at the start of the game, but SNHU seemed to kind of pick something up there and really start to play very aggressively. In the later half of this game, AJ gonna find himself getting demoed. Brian gonna be the one who pulled that off. Unfortunately, McGill not finding any sort of opportunity to capitalize on that forced change in positioning. 10 seconds left. It's looking more and more unlikely that McGill will be able to come out on top in this first game. Well, that was tragic that that ball didn't go in, but SNHU once again get another deep save. Brian finally scoring a point. That one's just for the ego right there. That one's just to make you feel a little bit better. But as we get ready to go into game 2, fantastic job from SNHU. Looking at the match versus Wayne State College that we just saw, it seemed like SNHU had a lot of trouble actually controlling the pace of the game and really getting a chance to exert their own pressure. Whereas here they are running away with it. They're doing a fantastic job at controlling the ball and keeping this pressure up, at keeping McGill on the defensive, which is important. Even when the ball is on SNHU's side of the field, they're doing a great job at playing keep away and keeping it, well, away from McGill's members. But as we're ready to go into game 2 here, what I want to see from McGill is a little bit more disruption. I want to see some SNU players get bumped. I want to see a little bit more of these 50-50s actually get a follow-up from McGill, because we have seen a lot of times the balls get popped up in the air and SNHU are able to react and get a play off before McGill are able. Mario with a really nice double tap there is going to send the ball very deep into McGill territory. Wishbone going to pop it up off the back wall, looking to get a second hit off of this, but Legacy is going to kill the ball in the air. Goes into the hands of Mario, though. But Bry going to pick it up, tries to bring it across the midfield line, but AJ sets up that wall. The ball is now right in front of McGill's goal, but Legacy is going to send it right back out, clearing a lot of space for the team, but unfortunately not able to reclaim some pressure for themselves. It actually looks like we get an opportunity here. Bry goes for a nice shot on the goal, but it's a little too slow. Wishbone able to react in time, get in the way, and send it right back. Some time to find an opportunity to pass to Bry here. Unfortunately, Bry not making contact. Mario now going for a shot on the goal, and that's going to be the first point for SNHU in game 2 here. Mario doing a fantastic job here. Wishbone getting that pass. This is kind of what I wanted to see more in our first game of the night here. SNHU really start to play off of each other, get these passes into plays. This is so huge in terms of actually getting around defense. One person with the ball, I mean, if they're really cracked, they can maybe pull something off, but it is crazy how much your play potential goes up when you start to really work off of each other like that. SNHU, I mean, they've drawn first blood here. They've got the tempo in their hands. They can really control how this game is going to go. Control the speed at which this game is going to play. Especially, they've been doing such a good job at establishing pressure so far. This is going to be a tough situation for McGill to get out of, because not only do they have to break out of SNHU's pressure, they have to stop them from gaining even more points. It's no longer an issue of just trying to get in the lead. This is an issue of trying to neutralize SNHU's Nice 50 there. He's going to send the ball in AJ's favor towards McGill's side. Mario pops the ball on up, but unfortunately not going to make contact with other players of this team. Ball now somewhat slow on McGill's side of the field, but Legacy does a fantastic job of getting around SNHU there. And now they actually have an opportunity to play some offense. Goes for a shot on the goal to AJ. Able to read it. A very grounded shot, so not super hard to block against, but a little scary. They're going to call on the cross guard of McGill's goal. Ball now in the corner. Wishbone going up high. Bounced off the backboard, but no follow-up from SNHU. A lot of players from McGill in this corner. Bry sees that, acknowledges it, going to back up, try and play around the goal. Now Nays will do the exact same thing, but will find himself getting it demoed, going down. That could be the player down for just a second here. AJ almost finds that shot. Can't quite get it on target. Mario keeps the pressure up after 2 shots fail. Ball gets caught on the crossguard. They're stalled right in front of the goal. Wishbone's not able to make contact in time. Bry catches the ball, tries to clear it out of the way, but AJ once again keeps the pressure up, keeps this momentum going forward for SNHU. Not going to give McGill a chance to breathe. Right now, SNHU, they've got their teeth sunk in. All they have to do at this point is just kind of thrash, just control this game. Control your presence on the field, control the ball, stop McGill from getting too much, but right as I say that, a very nice pass from Nays into the hands of Legacy is going to give McGill the point they need to tie things up. With 1:45 left on the clock, that's plenty of time to work with. They just need to actually deal with SNHU's pressure now. They did a good job getting through it last time, but SNHU have been too consistent with being able to set it up in this matchup, which is a little bit concerning if you are McGill. It's a fantastic job at robbing at that pressure. Trying to break back out, but Mario keeps it up. Ball goes in front of McGill's goal, but AJ will pick it up on the other side, just almost kind of playing keep away here, but the ball stalled right in front of McGill's goal. Nays does get demoed, but no follow from SNHU. Capitalize off of that. Now Bry is starting to move his way over towards SNHU's goal, but won't be able to find their way there. Only a minute left on the clock. We're still 1-1. No sign of this letting up soon, though. SNHU do have an opportunity for pressure here. They've had a ton of opportunities for pressure, really pressuring the goal, and finally they're able to make good on it. I was going to say SNHU have been struggling to actually convert it into points, but just as I was about to say that, AJ does find that shot to bring it back SNU to that +1 lead with 55 seconds left on the clock. McGill, it's their turn to try and step up to the plate once again, try and tie things up, try and keep their head above water and bring this into overtime, looks like. But as Legacy starts to move into the corner here, Wishbone is going to send the ball right back out. Nays tries to kill it, but it's landed right in midfield. Legacy does a fantastic job redirecting it, but Wishbone is going to be able to boom it right back over. Bry pops it on up, tries to jump up on the back wall, is able to, now passing it over to Legacy, but not able to make contact with it before AJ does. Now Bry going up top, tries to pop it over the defender, but goes under the hands of Mario. A nice 50-50 is going to kill the ball right in front of Snoop's goal, but Wishbone is able to pick it up and start to send the ball towards McGill's goal. Almost went in. Nays gets a fantastic save with McGill. They need to find a point right now. In the next 7 seconds, the ball's going towards SNHU's goal. They have an opportunity, but Nays is not quite on target. They need to keep the ball in the air, and Bry finds it to tie things up. A buzzer beater overtime. McGill find the second point they need. What a fantastic just follow-up shot there. The first 2 shots didn't go quite in, but a Hail Mary at the end is going to tie things up. McGill, maybe they're not out of this one yet. SNHU now have to work hard to get this second point in their favor. McGill has not given up the game 2 for free. He pops the ball up high, goes into the air, passes over to Wishbone, who's going to try and make a play on the McGill goal, but Bry stops it. The ball goes up high. He's going to pick it up. Ball right now just going back and forth, ping-ponging. SNHU have an opportunity to try and make a play here, but I'm certain if they'll actually be able to set something up. It looks like they will. A fantastic pass from AJ. bounces it off the backboard into the hands of Mario, who's going to secure this game two. Not going to let McGill get away with this robbery. Not going to let them steal game two away in the overtime. SNHU doing it good. Hanging on, keeping things consistent. That's exactly what they need, is consistency. That's what we're getting here on this game. We're seeing a lot of just really, really consistent play. SNHU are consistently keeping the ball on McGill side, and even though, you know, they're not getting crazy conversion value, you know, but they are keeping pressure up a ton throughout the entire game. They almost always have pressure, and even if they can't convert it into points, as long as they have pressure, that means McGill is not getting points. Still a scary situation in the last game, though I'd like to see SNHU play a little bit more proactively, try and really force some of these points out in these offensive situations here, as opposed to just trying to sneak them through. Mario pops it off the crossbar, almost didn't go in, but a nice pass from Wishbone is going to secure the first point from SNHU. Mario going to get that one in just 23 seconds. And so with our second kickoff here, very, very fast pace of this game. AJ going to get bounced right back. The ball goes to SNHU's side of the field. McGill on the offense, but Wishbone picks it up, able to get it past the attackers. McGill now just Nays on the defensive side, gets hit with a very big bump. But McGill are still able to clear the ball out. Wishbone gets the ball away from his goal, does not want to deal with McGill's pressure right now, just wants to try and get this ball over towards McGill's side of the field. This is the proactive play. They're trying to force out these plays, especially Mario, who is carrying this ball deep into the enemy territory here. Wishbone going to pass it on over AJ, now into the hands of Mario, trying to get through, but will get demoed. Bry finding a very nice pick there is going to stop SNHU's offense dead in its tracks, and will be able to follow up with a point directly after tying things up. We're almost a full minute into this game, and both sides have scored a point here. This is much faster than the last few games. Always love to see when two teams start off slow and begin to slowly pick up the pace. It shows that they are adapting, they're learning from each other, they're learning exactly what the other side's weaknesses are, and they're learning how to circumvent their game plan. And both sides are doing a great job at that right now. Like I said, this is going to be a close set. It's 2-0 right now, but that second game was incredibly close. Ball on SNHU's side. Wishbone's able to clear it on out over towards McGill's side. Legacy tries to get it, or tries to contest it, but will just kill the ball instead. But finally, McGill's able to send it on over. SNHU on the defensive here. Very scary ball, dead right in front of SNHU's goal. Legacy trying to set something up here, bounces it over off of the sidewall, and actually pops it off the back of his car towards the goal. Maybe a little bit unexpected from the rest of his team. SNHU seemed to have gotten control of the ball before McGill could follow up. One trying to go up high, but Bry takes control. Mario will be the one to send it right back over, though. Legacy now popping on over to Nays off the sidewall. SNHU have to try and scramble back to play some defense here. AJ going to catch wind of this ball, and a nice bump there from Wishbone is going to let that ball just continue to coast, and a good demo from AJ. It'll be an opportunity from SNHU trying to push this here, but it looks like they're trying to control the ball. That 50-50 Mario actually getting contested on that one once again. Will come out favorably from it still as that ball touches the McGill back wall. One trying to keep this ball over here, but a little bit of tough time sticking to that ball in midair. Tries to get this ball off of the backboard. Are able to get it across the midfield line, start trying to play a little bit of offense. Ball midfield now, both sides just kind of stalemated right now, setting this back and forth, having, and it's a little rally. Getting to kind of feel this one out a little bit, almost a shot from Mario, but Bry blocks it. Ball's right in front of the McGill goal, and AJ's able to pick that one up there. A nice assist from Wishbone as well to set that one up. That was a very long rally, much longer than the first 2 points that we saw. Look at that bump to get him out of the way there. 2 minutes, 20 seconds there burned off the clock. Now a minute 43 left to work with. SNHU have reclaimed this lead. McGill, I mean, they're very, very good at tying things up. They've been able to steal out a lot of last-second goals. And a lot of scary stuff happened right there. No one could make contact with the ball. SNHU maybe just doing a triple-double fake. It almost faked themselves out there as McGill scored that second point, tie things up immediately. Almost like that last 2 minutes and 20 seconds, just boom, gone. Down to the last minute 30. Ball going up high in the middle of the field. AJ trying to get control of this, but Brian's going to try and slap it back towards midfield. That is the goalie just getting demoed right there, but no follow-up there. Mario getting contested, was not able to make good on that window. It just popped open there. Another demo. It looks like Mario is bloodthirsty along with the rest of SNU. Only a minute left. Got to start trying to play some disruption. Got to start forcing some mistakes out of McGill. Seconds left here, still 2-2. Ball's on McGill's side of the field in their back corner. Mace tries to pop it on up. A double commit there to hit that ball, though, and now Wishbone. One in control, but not quite able to send that ball exactly where he wants to go. AJ comes from the top ropes, though. Spikes it on down, securing that lead for SNHU. 38 seconds left. McGill, once again, just trying to play catch-up here. It seems like SNHU are always able to reclaim this lead. Seems like it might be a little bit hard for McGill to actually get themselves ahead of their opposition here, especially as SNHU immediately start off the kickoff with some good pressure about to open up here. Scratch that, actually, Legacy does a fantastic job clearing the ball. And now SNHU have to worry about this off of their back wall. This could just be an immediate tie game after that last goal. SNHU doing it right back, clearing a lot of space. AJ doing a fantastic job juking past the defenders, but Legacy sends the ball up high. We're in midfield now. Wishbone goes up. Is able to meet it. Try to catch it in midair. Isn't able to make contact. Out of boost. Runs out. Only 3 seconds left now. McGill wants to kill this ball as quickly as possible. Actually, never mind. No, they didn't. They wanted to try and catch it as quickly as possible, but that's it. You're just spiking it at slightly too heavy of an angle there. And that's game 3. Going to SNHU there. Just like that. That felt a lot closer. Those matches were a lot closer than that scoreline. Just that set really felt like it was going to go on for a lot longer with how close these games were. McGill always just 1 point behind, slowly catching up. I was almost ready for an overtime there, but guess it just wasn't in the cards tonight. Great showing from SNHU. Really, really dominant performance. And McGill was just doing such a good job there at keeping up. They were just 1 step behind every single step of the way, and it was a very small step behind. So GG's to them. Very, very close games in that set. But that's all the Rocket League for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. Me and the Ghost of Esports. I think this is Future. I hope you had a good time with these games. Nice to get to see. Nice to get to check in on Rocket League for the first time this semester. They will be back here every week at this or on this day. But enough about today. Let's talk tomorrow once again. If you weren't here for the start of this game, I'm going to plug it once again because I really want you to go. The Multiverses tournament tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you're a SNU student or if you are an online student who lives near campus, you might be interested in checking it out. It's a doubles bracket. You can sign up on our Twitter. It's going to be once again at 3 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be here on stream, here in the arena. It's going to be a ton of fun. If you caught our streams for Granite State Grind or if you attended in person, you know that it's just a very kind of laid back experience here on the stream, but in here, like in the physical space, it is super, super competitive and a lot of fun. So definitely check that out on our Twitter. Multiverse Tournament, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Either be here in person or check it out on stream. Either one's fine with me, but you should really be here. But that's all for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m.